Blackhawks get shut out in Columbus. 4-0 is the final. We're now in the Olympic break, and it's going to be a much needed reset for the Blackhawks because this game was about as lifeless as we've seen this season. Columbus, they didn't necessarily dominate, but they controlled play for the most part, and most importantly, really what they did was limit Blackhawks' chances. The Blackhawks just did not get very many high-quality chances at all in this game, and unfortunately, they also lost two players who are awaiting injury updates from head coach Jeff Blashill. If Jeff Blashill gives any updates on the players, I'll have that included in this video whenever it comes out. But Wyatt Kaiser went down early in the first period. Zach Werenski had kind of an awkward fall onto Kaiser's leg. His leg bended the wrong way. It did not look good. I'm really holding my breath, hoping that that's not too big of a deal or too serious, but I just don't know. Colton Dach also left this game very early in the second period. Looked like he got injured in some sort of board battle. We're awaiting updates on him as well. So the Blackhawks lose two players. We are in now the Olympic break, so hopefully none of those injuries are too long-term or will impact them as we come out of the break. We'll see what Jeff Blashill says here post-game if he has any updates. But regardless, this was just a tough game for the Blackhawks. They just did not generate much. It's kind of hard to even find takeaways in this game because there just really was not much going on for Chicago. I'm just going to read through a few of the takeaways over on Twitter at Blackhawks Focus, see if I can expand upon any of the thoughts out there, because honestly I don't really have too much to say from this one. The one thing now that I'm saying that I did want to highlight from this game, I thought Sam Rinzel played another really sound game. He looks pretty comfortable, especially compared to his first stint in the NHL for the first 30 or so games of this season. He's going to go back down to Rockford during this Olympic break, and he's going to continue play there. No other Blackhawks will do that, but Rinzel will to continue to get some game action. And I thought he played really well in this game. He talked about, and I think in a media scrum, that he likes watching Zach Werenski play. He's gotten to play against now Werenski in 2 to 3 games he's played back up here at the NHL level. And honestly, Werenski looks so good today, and I do see some aspects of their game that are similar. Obviously, Rinzel would take a long time to get up to Werenski's level, but I really like what I saw from Rinzel. I thought he played a quality game. He's played now 3 quality games back up at the NHL level, so that is one positive to take away for sure. Forgettable game, no finish again. Don't think they did their captain any favors in what could have been his last game in his old barn. Hopefully they reset over the break. Yeah, I would agree. Nick Foligno clearly frustrated heading off the ice. He smashed his stick against the wall. We saw right after the final horn sounded, so definitely a frustrating one for him. He's able to get up and ready to play and return in this game after missing a couple games with injury. Get up to play back in Columbus, and the Blackhawks kind of laid an egg tonight. All right, before I wrap this one up, we did just get the injury update for Wyatt Kaiser and Colton Dach. Now, Dach's just day-to-day. He should be okay coming out of the break, but Wyatt Kaiser will miss a little bit of time per Jeff Blashill. It sounds like they're going to further examine him tomorrow, and we'll get an update potentially after the break. So it's going to be a little bit of a cliffhanger here as we head into the multi-week Olympic break. Hoping for the best for Wyatt Kaiser. The injury didn't look too good, and this doesn't sound too optimistic. So that's all the information we have for now. We'll definitely jump on if they make an official announcement in the coming days, but if not, we may just have to wait until after the break. I think the Blackhawks will start up practices like a week before they return to play. So I'll have all the updates from those practices. We'll see as soon as Blashill announces anything further. I'll have an update, but hoping for the best for Wyatt. And yeah, that's pretty much all the updates we have from tonight's snoozer in Columbus. Gonna be a multi-week break. I still am gonna have a handful of Blackhawks videos coming out here over the next 2 weeks or so, including some kind of interesting ones. I'll have a trade deadline preview video talking about some of the players I think the Blackhawks could potentially be shopping. Might have some more just general discussion videos as well, so stay tuned for those. But that is going to do it for me tonight.